Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Erdogan kneeled NATO, Erdogan kneeled the US. How? Just by being independent and tough. He didn't have to do anything else. He won, obviously, the elections in Turkey, and now the losers are congratulating him and they want to do business with him. After they tried to topple him in 2016, after they supported the opposition, the opponent in the elections that he just won, and now they are coming and they think they can negotiate on their terms. No, because Erdogan is up, you are down. You need him, he doesn't need you. Well, let me show you what I'm talking about. I have two articles here where the West is trying to bribe Erdogan at this point. That's my interpretation of what's going on. First, US shows up and tells the Turks, you know what, now it's the time for you to accept and to ratify Sweden's bid to join NATO. Says who? You? Yeah, I say it. And you know what? And now I think we're gonna give you F-16s. What a coincidence. Now, huh? Now. It's too obvious. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's happened to you when someone tries to deal with you like you're a child. And you're like, do you really think I'm an idiot? Yes. So let me tell you a little story. I went to buy a car a long time ago here in this beautiful country. And I got a sleazy, but what do we want? He tried his best. He was a, how do you call it, car dealer. But he was not a dealer. He was trying to sell me a car, salesman. He was a salesman. And we're dealing, and he offered me to give me a full tank of gas. And I said, are you crazy? That is $20. I give you $20 just like this because I like you not. So he offered me a tank of gallon, a full tank of gas. And, so I should just buy the car or something. That would convince me, the $20. That was like his counter offer to what I was dealing here. So same these guys. If you go accept Sweden and you get in the NATO because, I don't know, we're going to give you F-16s. And Erdogan, yay, give me the candy. All right, let's see what's going on here. So first, we have this weasel, Associated Press, this Blinken. US says, and I'm quoting, the time is now. Okay, you can say that, but Erdogan may think that the time is not now. For Sweden to join NATO and for Turkey to get new F-16s. You see how they're intertwined, they're linked here together. Sweden, NATO on one side and Turkey F-16. The problem is Sweden has to do things. If Sweden doesn't do things, that means Turkey is really not a serious country. Because you can say, well, Sweden has to make sure that changes in their legislation and do this and do that. For so long they said, we're not going to talk unless they are fulfilling those requirements. And now if they would say, yeah, okay, we're going to be okay with that, just give us the F-16, what does that tell you? It was never about that. Are you a weasel? Well, we find out. So let's go further. So Oslo, Norway, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken said Tuesday, it's time is now. Turkey to drop its objections. Why? To Sweden joining NATO, but said the Biden administration also believed that Turkey should be provided with upgraded F-16 fighters as soon as possible. What changed? What's changed? Why do you believe that it should be right now provided? With F-16s, I don't want F-16s. These are old crap. No, they were designed in 1976 or something, and the first flight was in 1978. With upgrade, no, I don't need upgraded. I want new technology made yesterday. If possible, tomorrow. I don't want, something made 50 years ago. Are you serious? It's updated. I don't want it. You can take her. She's too fat for me. All right, that song, the polka song? I don't want it. You can have her. She's too fat for me. That's exactly what's over here. No, I don't want it. You can have it. It's too bad for me. I want F-1000. I don't want F-35 or anything. I want F-1000. Jesus Christ. But that's, again, this is the full tank of gas that the guy was offering me. Sleazy mofo. All right, so that's one. And then we go to this one. Biden, and that was on May 29th, says he and Erdogan talked about F-16s, Sweden's NATO bid. Okay. The US President Joe Biden said Turkish President Erdogan in a call on Monday repeated Ankara's desire to buy F-16 jets. Not good. From the United States, while Biden told him Washington wanted Ankara to drop its objection to Sweden's joining NATO. If Erdogan does that, it's going to be a disappointment for me. At least I will say, Erdogan, it's like you lost one of the 50 balls you got between your legs. Okay? The exchange took place when Biden called Erdogan to congratulate him. They congratulate him on his victory in Turkey's presidential election on Sunday. I spoke to Erdogan. Hey, president for you, okay? I congratulated Erdogan. Is president for you. He still wants to work on something on F-16s. I told him he wanted a deal with Sweden, so let's get that done. And so we'll be back in touch with one another. Biden told reporters before departing the White House for Delaware for the next 2 years. All right, so if that's not a bribe, I don't know what it is. But you can also tell me, you can also say, well, actually, Emily, it was Erdogan who raised that question. According to Biden, I have doubts. According to Biden, and Erdogan will get them. Probably he's going to get F-16s and he's not going to accept Sweden. If he does that, I think he just, cut himself short. That's why I think Erdogan does it. I don't want F-16s. I wouldn't want F-16s. If I respect myself, no. But maybe the F-16s are better than everything else the Americans have. Probably Erdogan knows that. Probably everything that Americans have, newer stuff, is garbage. And probably he's like, well, I don't want the F-35 or whatever, it's garbage. I don't want that. I want the F-16. Give me that. Give me liberty. If you don't give me liberty, give me death, right? Or liberty, whatever it was. Here, give me liberty or give me death. So the same here. Give me the F-16s, don't give me anything newer than that. Because that was done with all kind of hires and diversity and equity and all that. So I don't want that. She's too fat for me. You can have her. So the same here. I don't want it. But I don't know. It's I don't trust an airplane that was designed in 1970s with its updates, upgrades, and all that. Still, imagine that you have a 1970s. I don't want to say a Cadillac, but let's put it a Cadillac so we are happy about it, which is a great car. 1976 Cadillac. Okay, so 1976 Cadillac or 78. You can update that and upgrade how much you want on it. It's still a design of that. You know what I mean? The chassis is the same. The suspensions, unless you say, well, we don't call it then the Cadillac again. We're going to call that the wheel or something else. So same here. I don't trust the F-16s due to their, technology then. Like, I don't know if you ever been to Cape Canaveral, to Kennedy Station in Florida, North Florida. And I've seen over there the capsule that was in space and came down. These guys were on the moon, and not that one, but the one that they came back, and I was like, that was flying. That thing was flying. It was in the space, that thing. You know what I didn't see over there? Everything but nails. Ding, 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 ding. So that was a technology in 1968, 67, 66. That technology flew into space. You're telling me that one? I want you to go and look at it, where they put things together, how they're put together and all that. I told you, everything but nails you will find over there. Maybe also staples. Chick, 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 chick. And that flew. Okay. I have my own, technical doubts about certain things. The same with the Cadillac. You're telling me that that's going to be now. All right. Do it, Erdogan. Do it. Do it. Do it. You're stupid if you do it, but anyway. Maybe he knows that he can't get anything better than that, and probably these guys are going to bypass him on Sweden. They will do something. So he said, well, instead of not getting anything and getting Sweden in there, at least I get something, and I let those weasels go in. I think probably he knows that he's not going to get anything better than that. And he's a negotiator. He's a politician after all. So he said, better that than nothing. We'll find out. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.